WBA champion and former WBF All Africa lightweight champion. Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to Ringside Talk. Once again with your host, David Rajuili. Today I've got a special guest with me in studio. I've got Mr. Dennis Dauti, who holds a record of 20 fights, 5 losses, and 0 draws. He's from Greece, Switzerland. We're going to find out more about Mr. Dauti, a very, very, very exciting light welterweight fighter. So let's find out more. Dennis, how are you, my brother?
Hey guys,
Yo.
what's up? What's up?
How
How's
are you,
everything
my
going?
brother?
I'm doing good. Everything is going fine, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. A little bit sick, but just taking it easy a little bit. I'll be back in the gym on Friday. For those that don't know, me and Dennis, we train under the same coach, Dominic Yonga. So this is where I met Dennis. And yeah, Dennis is an exciting super lightweight,
Super welterweight.
super welterweight contender. 20
Yeah.
fights, as I said, 5 losses. So yeah, Dennis, you want to tell us more about yourself, brother, where you come from, where you were born, a little bit of who you are, bro.
Yeah. So first of all, I was born in Switzerland, in Zurich. So I grew up also over there, and
Okay.
my heritage is actually Greek and Albanian.
Oh,
So
nice.
my mother, she's Greek, and my dad is Albanian.
Okay.
So yeah, so actually I have the fighting spirit in my blood. Um, so and I grew up like that. So I began like at the age of 13. I began with the combat sports and start fighting at the early age, and yeah, and now I'm
Nice,
here.
bro. And is this where you found your love for boxing at the age of 13? Or when you say combat sports, do you speak about all type of karate, kaido, or was
Yeah,
this boxing?
I was actually beginning far before, you know, with the combat sports, but I always loved the competition. I always loved the combat, you know, like man to man, mano a mano, you know, going toe
Yeah,
to
yeah.
toe. So yeah, afterwards I fell in love with it, you know, like with combat sports and boxing especially, you know. So
Okay.
that's my thing, yeah.
Nice, bro. And hearing you speak like this, I'm sure you would have a nice little amateur record behind you with the boxing, or that?
Yeah, yeah. I was actually I was also fighting before boxing, like 12 or something. I did some Thai boxing, also competition.
Okay. Oh,
Also,
wow.
and I also became national champion over there, you know. And then I became like a amateur boxer. I did around 60, 70 amateur bouts.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, so I was fighting at the age of 18. I went to the pros. So
Oh, lovely, bro. And your pro career, tell us about that, bro. You say you turned pro when you were 18. Where was this? In
yeah,
Switzerland? Because I
yeah,
know you're also one of those fighters that have been abroad to America and all over.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
give us a little
So
bit of a rundown there on your pro career.
yeah, of course. I mean, I've started doing pro actually training in Switzerland. So my previous trainer was also a German guy, and I was training about like 5 years over there in Switzerland,
Okay.
also in Zurich. I had about 13 pro fights over there.
Okay,
Um,
nice.
um, yeah, so after that, I went actually to the States. I went to the States and I fought also under Golden Boy Promotions. I did some
Oh,
certain fights over there. I was training with Robert Garcia, Marco Contreras. Actually, I mean, he was the coach of Fernando Vargas. He was coach of Brian Viloria, Marcos Maidana,
Oh,
all of that
nice.
guys. And I was training with all the top contenders actually, with Lomachenko, right now a champion, Gvozdyk, Kavaliauskas, Usyk. I went over there and I was training for about 1.5 years over there.
Oh, nice,
So
bro. I just want to stop you there, bro. That
good.
sounds amazing. Even I
Yeah.
hear you saying some big names there that you trained amongst. Would you tell us how that that was? I don't think. I think you are one of the big names I train with. You know,
Thanks.
I haven't really had the opportunity to train with such big names, legends like that. While I train side by side with you, how was that? Training with such big names, moving from Switzerland, coming into the States, and you find yourself under, training with these guys,
Yeah.
coached with these guys. How was
Yeah.
that for you, man?
It was an experience that speaks for itself. So it's like, um, I mean, first of all, you have to imagine that before you were just watching the YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. You see
Yeah.
like Eli Sackback, the reporter, and whatever he's reporting, like over there at this gym, the popular guys, the top
Yes, yes,
contenders, the world champions, and everything. And then one day I'm by myself over there. So the thing over there is you have to prove yourself. So at the very first day I went over there, I had to prove myself in sparring, like right away.
yeah,
So you have to go in with the sharks, and you are becoming a shark by yourself. So that's actually the how can I say, it's like that's how it is. That's how it works. So I had to get my respect over there. Yeah, and I also achieved it. So I had my
yes,
respect and everything, and then you were like in this group, with all these guys, and then you're training with them side by side. So yeah, it's a different world. Let's say it like
yeah.
this, different
Okay.
world. But for me, it's like I am in this world. I belong
Yes,
to this world. I belong to this top-notch guys.
yes, yes.
So yeah,
Nice, bro. And would you ever consider going back there, or you would say that now, being there, experienced all of this, you've taken what you needed to take from that
mm,
journey, and
mm.
you're happy with your journey now. What would you say about that, brother?
It's actually good question, but for right now, I'm satisfied. So right, not satisfied. I'm happy. Let's say like this, because you can never be satisfied in this sport. Because if you are satisfied, you're not growing. Because
There's no space to grow.
there you go. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm saying right now, maybe one day. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe one day. But for right now, I'm good. Right now I'm good. I'm winning my fights, and step by
Yes.
step climbing the top. And yeah,
Nice,
that's how
bro.
it
How
is.
many fights did you encounter while you were on your journey in the United States? Did you have any fights out there?
Yeah, I fought twice. I fought twice. I
Okay.
fought in New York, Verona, New York, and I fought also in Palm Springs,
Oh,
in Indio,
nice.
California. Yeah, I fought also
And
over
what is
there.
the difference? I've only fought really in Africa and in Slovenia. I would
Yeah,
say in the European boxing there is a bit of a difference compared to the African boxing scene. Was
yeah.
there a difference in terms of a, let's say, production line, the way they do things, to what you have here in Germany or under Swiss promotions? Is it anything different, or you would say that actually it's in the same barrier?
No, there is a difference. Definitely, there is a difference, and I mean you have to think about that, because the market is over there such big. There's like it's like so popular over there. So they have more tools, to get the sport bigger and bigger, and also do the shows better and better. So, I mean, and let's talk about Golden Boy. Like
Mhm.
these
Yeah,
guys over there. I mean, it's one of the biggest promotion, in the world.
yes.
So they have the tools, and also they are able to do these big shows. There is definitely a big difference. Yeah,
Okay, nice, bro. Nice,
it
bro.
is. It
But
is.
yeah, man, it sounds very exciting. It's very exciting. And I know that you've been quite a busy fighter, even during the pandemic that we had. I think you found your way back into there was a bit of a quiet break, and then you found your way back into the fight scene. Uh,
Mm,
Tell us
mm.
how that has been, especially with the pandemic that hit us, and then finding your way back. And I see now you're quite a busy fighter, and that's quite exciting as a
Yeah.
fighter to be as busy as you are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy, and also, yeah, I'm lucky, and I'm happy that I'm right now like busy like that. Like I fought one month before. Right now, I'm fighting back again on Friday. On
Yeah,
this Friday.
yeah, yeah.
So in the pandemic, it was quite hard. It was quite like frustrating. It was frustrating because you didn't know when your next fight is going to
Fight
happen.
is, yeah, I remember.
You don't know what kind of schedule do you have. What about the preparation? So that over there it was like you have to train, to sustain your fitness. Also to stay in to stay in shape. Also do sparring and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Also mentally, physically, to be just ready,
Fight
ready
ready.
to go, ready to
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
So
bro.
it was quite frustrating, but not only myself had to go through these hard times. It was the whole world. So
Yeah,
I was not the only one. So, but right
yeah. I
now
remember.
it's getting better.
Yeah, I remember we were in the gym. We would see you sometimes come in and out. We would always talk about we don't know what's happening next. When is our
There you
next
go.
fight and
Yeah,
stuff?
I mean, yeah,
But
it is what it is. But we can't change the situation, or let's say like before we couldn't change the situation, but right now we're doing the best, and just keep fighting, right?
that's true. That's true, bro. And I was just about to say what I saw in you was also the not giving up spirit. Even throughout Corona and stuff, where you
Yeah,
say we didn't know what was happening, but
yeah,
there's one thing: you were always in the gym, always working, always keeping the fight spirits up. Which is good. Some fighters they have that. Some fighters just don't. A few people I know, a lot of people that during the pandemic actually gave up on their careers, went on to do other things because of this. And it's very good to know that you got this fighting spirit in you.
thank you.
So, bro, your fights now. Let's talk about what's happening in your life at the moment. Uh, you're happily married. That's
Yes,
like
sir.
a year ago, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Like right
Yeah,
now, already 1.5 year.
1.5 years. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. That's very good. That's very
yeah,
good. I
yeah,
wish you
yeah.
many more years. And
Thank you, thank
yeah, you were saying you back in the ring. You tell us about your last fight, and I know you're fighting this weekend on Friday against
you. Yeah.
Besmik Molovic. You'll tell us a little bit about him, what you're expecting in this fight, brother.
Um, for this fight, you mean?
No, no, like your fight before.
Oh,
Tell
my
us a
fight
bit about
before.
that, coming
So
back, and then we will go into the next fight. Yeah.
yeah, actually, my fight before was also in Switzerland,
Yes.
where I grew up. Actually, also in Zurich, because also my management is from over there, from Switzerland.
Okay.
So yeah, I felt good after like 1 year. I think it
Oh,
was like 1 year break, from
yeah.
the from fighting, like in the ring, having a fight. So I felt good. I did my work. I had my game plan. So and also like also felt good. I felt good and I was in shape. So I get the victory, the W. So right now on
Move
to
on
the
to the
next one.
next one. Yeah.
There you
And
go.
now your next fight, do you know anything about this Presinov that you'll be fighting?
Actually, not that much, not that much, but I think it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight and another man down, I say.
Another
So
man down. Yes, boy. For the
so
viewers that are watching, Dennis is fighting this Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday, Dennis, in
this one,
Switzerland. In Switzerland on Swiss Boxing Promotions.
yes, yes.
Uh, what you doing? 6 to 8 rounds, bro.
It's scheduled for 6 rounds.
For 6 rounds. Okay,
Just
nice.
scheduled for
I
six.
think 6 rounds. What's your fight prediction on this? Goes all the distance. Uh,
Victory,
Victory.
victory,
Okay,
victory.
that's a
Yeah,
nice one, brother.
victory.
That's a nice
So
one.
victory. That's all. Yeah, victory.
Nice, man. And run us through your training. How's your training been coming up to? Because you just fought 4 weeks ago.
Hmm.
How for the viewers back at home, if they don't understand how these trainings happen, how would you break down your training coming out of a fight, uh, going straight into training camp for another fight in a short term of 4 weeks?
Let's say like my whole life, my whole like career, I'm in training camp, like
Yeah.
so basically it's nothing new, I went from this fight to the next one, and yeah, just to say like after the fight, I made some days rest, I rest some days, so for about 5 days or something,
Okay.
then I jumped right away back, so I started again like training twice a day, doing my sparring,
Yes.
doing my running and stuff, doing some strength training and quite like that, so and right now I'm back in,
Back in, ready to fight. You can go.
yeah, yeah.
Nice
So
six.
because it's, of course, when you have like back-to-back fights, you have also to schedule. It's important to schedule the times that you were fighting. So let's say you can't make that long for a break. So you make a break for about 5 days. 5 days. You rest for 5 days, then you have to jump in back again.
You have to jump in again. Do you think, as an athlete, you think you can do a lot of back to back fights, or do you think it has a toll? It takes its toll on the body. Such fights like that, like if they have to say to you, you'll fight 6 fights in the next 6 months. Do you think that you'll
No,
be
that's
able to
too
do
much.
something, or it will start taking its toll?
Yeah, I mean that's what I say. It's too much. When you say like six fights in 6 months, it is quite, yeah, it is difficult.
Yeah.
Because your body takes substance. It's too much substance that you have to give away. Because in this particular time, because you're training twice a day, then you have
Yeah.
your upcoming fight again. And then you go back again. And it's like back to back, so your body also need the rest, and not
Rest.
only your body, also your mind, your head.
Yes.
Because sometimes you think like, oh, okay, it's like, I'm obsessed with boxing, let's say like this. I'm obsessed, that's what it is, because
Yeah.
I'm I can't live without boxing.
I'll do
I
it.
mean, it is what it is. I'm obsessed. I love to watch boxing. I love to study. I love to train. I love to fight. Especially to fight. You
Hmm.
know, um, but you also need rest. You do.
Yes. They
You
say
do.
rest is a big part of training as well.
It is. It is, and
Resting,
it
yes.
also takes patience. It also takes
Yes.
patience to say. like a couple times, hey, right now you have to rest because your body
Yes.
also needs rest, and you have to listen to your body, and that you have
Yes.
to learn, step by step,
But you are quite busy, brother. You fought last month. I know you fight now. I think you got that fight coming up in June as
Yeah,
well.
I do.
Uh, After these fights, you're gonna need a long holiday, brother.
Brother, I do, man, definitely.
Eh? I
Definitely,
say you have
definitely.
holiday when you retire, when the gloves are up, bro.
Oh, I'm not thinking about that. I'm not thinking about
Not anytime soon, bro.
No, 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 not anytime soon. That's long, long time, long time. So first of all, I have we say like my vitrine, full of my belts,
Yeah,
So then we can talk again.
yeah,
But
yeah.
for right now, I'm hungry and I'm waiting for my shots.
That's nice, bro. That's nice. I hear you say you're hungry, bro.
Yeah,
Uh, with what we're talking about with the training, I know a lot of with the boxing, with the viewers at home that are watching, we do a lot of diets to get down into your weight, and we have to weigh in at a certain weight. How does this affect you now? Always going into a fight, carb loading after weigh-in, fighting, and then taking a rest, coming back into training camp, having to drop the weight. I don't think it to be a lot. I know you're a very disciplined boxer.
yeah.
Uh, you don't go
We don't blew up.
crazy. Yeah, you don't blow yourself up and stuff like this. You're very disciplined. You know how to eat. You've been in the sport for a long time.
Yeah,
But like now that it's fight week and stuff, how does this play in your training, your diet, and all? Even with fights coming in back to back like you having, uh, is there any a fluctuation in your weights and stuff like this? And does it have an effect in your fighting or anything like this?
yeah. So before, just to say, I was fighting in a light. I was fighting in a lightweight. So I
Super
was fighting.
lightweight.
I was fighting super lightweight.
Yeah.
So, and actually, I'm 183. Like my height. I'm
Yes. Yes.
183. So, and before it was like, it was quite difficult for me, to make the weight and everything. So I was always do the weight for about like 12 kilos, 15, 17, 17 kilograms I did, so, and
Oh.
it was much, and then I was fighting for titles and stuff, so, and it was quite rough, to make that much weight, and then
Yeah.
also to get that weight back on you, because you can't give away this 17 kilograms, and gain it back again in one day,
In
doing
one day. Yeah.
so that's not possible, so I was weight trained before, so yeah, that's actually what the reason was before, and then I was like saying by myself also, I have to go up, and then I was fighting welterweight, super welterweight, that's super welterweight is 69.8 kilograms, and
Yeah.
um, I do it. I do it quite easily, So
Okay.
I'm walking around 73, 74 kilos,
Yeah. Yeah. So you only have to drop like five.
Yeah, I'm like good, I'm like good.
Yeah.
So that's and I still have my power, and I'm training actually with that weight that I will have on fight night.
Fight night, fight weight, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So and that's for me quite good, it is good, and I
I
also
want to
feel,
touch on that, brother, but
yeah,
carry
of
on.
course.
I want to come back onto what you just said now. Very, very, very. It's a good subject, something good to speak on about training and fighting at your fighting. No, training at your fight weight. Some
Hmm.
people say it's not good, you know. Me personally, I this is what I love to do. I love to train at the weight you fight at. I think it's the best. I think it's got an advantage because you're in the gym, you're going hard, you're going fast. At that weight, you just drop a few kilos. There's boxes that come down 10, 15 kilos, like you say, just to make weight, and they try to carb load 24 hours to put on weight to be the bigger, heavier guy.
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on this? How the athletes go about their weight and training at the weight or coming down, eating, thinking I'm gonna be back at the strong weight, 5 kilos, 6 kilos in one day. What's your take on this, brother?
So for me, so I can just talk for me personally, So for me, what I think it makes sense is when you're training with your fight weight, your body is used to it, to train with that weight and also to fight with that weight.
Mm,
But when you blow up like I don't know, too much weight, your body isn't used to it. He doesn't know how it affects you. It because first of all, if you have more mass, it takes more oxygen.
anything. Yes,
So if you have more mass and you're not used to it, to train with that mass, and you're not used to it, then you are like sluggish, you know,
yes,
sluggish, and some people think they have to be heavier than, I don't know, let's say I don't know, like 10 kilos or whatever, or 6 kilos, but it makes sense, it makes sense to train with your fight weight, like
I really believe so. Yes,
because
brother.
also, let's say it doesn't have to be like the same weight, but around that weight,
Like 2, 3 kilos up
yeah,
around there. Yeah,
like
yeah.
difference, so because your body's not used to it, to have that much weight on you, of course, if you are training with that weight, let's say, but then you have to drop like, I don't know, 10 kilos. You can put that 10 kilos again,
Back.
like that quick, or you just have the IV, you put the IV
Yes, yes,
on, and
yes.
then you hydrate like that. But for me, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling explosive, um, sharp. um, yeah, like that's actually what I'm feeling, on fight night. Of course, I'm trying to get
Yes.
back again on that weight, to get, of course, to have also that power back again, but it's easy. I mean,
Okay.
it's
Nice,
going
bro.
good.
Nice, bro.
Going good.
Yeah, I feel the same. That's how I train. That's how I try to do things. Even if I must go to lightweight or something, I try
Yeah,
to drop only 4 kilos because then I'm fighting at my training weight.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
just a question, just a random question is after your weigh-in on Friday, what kind of food do you put inside of you, Dennis? As for Dennis, how do
Mhm.
you? Every fighter is different. How they carb load and all. What's Dennis's secret? Dennis, the menace.
So the first thing is, um, the people think about the food, but the fluid is also important. So,
Important, yes.
so first of all, you have to drink. You have to drink. You have to rehydrate again, rehydrate, and also to drink um, like glycogen to fill up your glycogen. Like your muscles. With the carbohydrates, and over there you can rehydrate again better, and
Mm-hmm.
then you eat some right away after your weigh-in. You have your shake, you have your bananas, um, to get all that minerals back in you,
Mm-hmm.
before you flush it out. So you have to get your vitamins back again also right away after you weigh in, also your fluid, water. What I like to drink is like coconut water.
Yes,
Coconut
yes, very
water,
nice water. Yes.
yeah, coconut water is very good. And then right away I will go to eat. So I will that thing what I will do what I'm doing all the time is like I'm eating stuff and I'm eating food that my body is used to it.
Okay. You're
So I
not
mean,
changing it up and then come way in, then you're
why?
eating special food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
but
yeah,
why?
yeah.
It doesn't make sense, because your body is used to it to that kind of stuff, and it can't work it out, even better. Your system is working it out,
Yeah.
because if
I
you
used
eat,
to do that, bro. I used to eat, and then get special food for the fight. And then
yeah,
up the way in there, I'm in the toilet.
you
Oh,
see,
with the
yeah, and not, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the people
yeah, yeah.
people think they have to eat something special or whatever, like I'm saying, like the basics, like being simple is the best thing that you can do. Being simple, being basic. We talk about rice, we talk about chicken, we talk about fish, we talk about veggies,
Yes.
broccoli and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. That stuff that you're used to it, because your system can work it out better. So that's what I'm
Nice.
doing like all the time, and I'm
Okay.
drinking. I'm drinking water like all the time. I'm drinking um, like Powerade, Gatorade, stuff like that, to get that weight back on me. Also the power,
Okay.
you know.
Nice, bro. Nice, bro. Nice, bro. But yeah, Dennis, really looking forward to your fight. I hope, I know you're going to do well this weekend, bro. And then your next one in June. I actually fight the next day after you in June,
I know.
which will
Don't
be
told
nice.
me
We'll be
already.
all in the gym preparing together for the June fight.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
looking forward to that.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, brother, I'm looking forward to seeing you fight this weekend, as I said, and your next fight and your
Yes,
fights to come.
yes.
Uh, any plans for you for Dennis in the future that you would like to tell the viewers at home? Like, do you guys eyeing title fights or any big fights on the line?
Of course. The big fights,
Okay.
the big titles. That's what I'm conquering. That's what
Yeah.
I'm that's my plan. That's my goal. uh, Not only to conquering the division, also um, to dominate the division, and also like to hold my titles. That's what I'm doing.
That's
And
this, bro.
if God
Nice, bro.
wills,
Nice.
everything is going good, and I will achieve it also.
No, you will. I've got big beliefs in you, brother. I've seen your hard work. I've
Thank you,
seen you in the gym. I've seen you hit those pads. I've seen the fire that you bring into the stable there in at Mach 1. And it's a
brother.
big fire, bro. You must
Thanks,
just
brother.
keep it up, keep the
Appreciate it.
fire burning. And yeah, I'm sure in the next couple of months that the big stage boxing will hear the name Dennis Dauti 100%, brother. I
Yes, sir.
believe this. Um, so I'm gonna wrap up with this interview with just
Yes.
to say to before we wrap up, just some 5 questions out of random questions for the viewers. Uh, what I'm gonna ask you, and then I'd like you to answer those, bro. We'll start now with your favorite color, bro.
Blue.
Blue. You like blue, man?
I like blue, bro.
You're a purple kind of guy, I thought, man.
Yeah, no, I
No,
mean,
joke.
like, yeah, actually, I have two favorite colors. Let's say like this:
Okay.
blue and green.
Blue and green.
Yeah.
Nice, bro. Nice, bro. Then your nickname, Dennis the Menace or Spartan, and how did those come about?
Okay, so let's start with the menace.
Yeah,
So first of all, my name Dennis is coming from a movie, and the movie called Dennis the
Dennis
Menace.
the Menace. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was actually the movie was came out actually at this also at this year when I was born. Dennis the
Oh
Menace.
wow, nice, nice.
So
That's
my parents, they were watching the movie and they were like, okay, Dennis, Dennis. And afterwards they were calling me Dennis the Menace. So
yeah.
that's why the Menace.
Okay,
The
nice.
sport, why sport? Because that's my heritage. Because I'm seeing myself as a modern day Spartan. I'm fighting in this area, in the ring, in the square circle. So that's why
Yes.
the sport.
Nice, bro. Nice, bro. Two upcoming fights. Want to just share your views on that? We've got Spence versus Usyk. I mean, not Usyk.
Uga,
Ugas.
yes,
Spence and Ugas. Who you got
Spence,
there?
Spence,
Spence. And
Spence.
Stevenson and what you call it?
Valdez,
Yes.
um, man, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. That's a
That's
hard
a
one.
hard one.
Yeah, but I think Stevenson by
Okay, you
decision.
think by decision. If it
Yeah,
goes 12 rounds.
if it goes 12 rounds, or
If it
Valdez is
goes
gonna
12
knock
rounds.
him out, or Valdez
Okay,
is gonna knock him
I think Valdez knock him out.
out.
100%.
Nah.
It's gonna be a tough one. Nice, bro. Nice, bro. And then, if you had to walk upon 5,000 euros, what would you do with it in 1 minute?
Man, I would save it.
You save it, put it in your pocket, bro.
I would save it, bro.
Hey, you wouldn't buy your wife flowers or something, bro.
Yeah, of course, but for that I don't need 5,000 euros, bro. What do you mean?
Nice, brother. Nice, brother. Yeah, man, Dennis. I know you got it's your fight week. I don't want to keep you, brother. Thank you for taking this time and letting us know a little bit about who you are. We wish you good luck for your upcoming fights on Friday. I know
Thank you,
you're gonna smash it, brother. Good luck for your upcoming fights this year. I'll be
thank
in
you,
camp with you for your next one.
thank
And
you.
yeah, if the fans want to get hold of you, brother, any last words where we can get hold of you, where we can watch you? Will your fight be live? Just let us know, please.
Of course, guys, and you can check it out, on a live stream. But first of all, you can also follow me on Instagram at the Real Dennis Dauti. Um, yeah, it's also in the link, and you can check it out. You can see there's a live stream, and you can watch all my fights over there. And stay tuned, be ready, and follow me.
Lovely, brother. Well,
Yes, sir.
Dennis, thanks for your time, brother. I know
Thank you, brother.
you have to rest now and
Yeah,
get ready mentally for your fight. Thank you for taking this time out to speak to me, brother. I
thank
really
you for the
enjoyed this.
invitation.
And
Thank you for the
yeah, I'll
invitation.
see you in the gym. And good luck for your fights on Friday.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank,
See
no,
you soon,
thank you,
brother. See
brother.
you soon.
All, all the best, brother.
Bye bye.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Thank you, guys, for tuning in to Ringside Talk today with our afternoon session with Dennis Dauti. He'll be fighting this weekend in Switzerland. We wish him all the best. Um I hope you guys enjoyed that show and keep watching Ringside Talk, Rolling with the Punches, with me, your host, David Rajuili. In the weeks to come, we will be interviewing some female fighters, some ex-female WBO champions, and yeah, we're getting some hot guests on our show, some mini flyweight IBF champion, um Deji Keel. So yeah, the show is looking quite exciting, guys. And we will do a show closer to my fight with a little bit of a who I'm fighting, how I'm feeding, and so forth. Hope you enjoyed the show, guys, and looking forward to sitting with you again next week. Thank you very much. We'll catch you soon.